All right, Shalom. Before I get into my lesson, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash, the bonus to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect. All right, this is Aratazah with another a quick video. All right, I just want to get into the scripture in 1 Corinthians, the 15th chapter, and the 58th verse. Okay, going into being steadfast and being unmovable in His truth. You know, and you see the title is you want to root yourself deep, man. You know, each brother that put their hands to the plow, all right, you was planted by Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And it's up to you, really it's up to the spirit, you know, because, you know, as far as who's of the elect, that's yet to be determined. But through your diligence, through your work ethic, you know, through your level of faith and sincerity, that's going to determine how far rooted you are in His faith, man. How much you sacrifice and put towards His ministry. And the more rooted you are, the more difficult it's going to be for Satan, the so-called white man, to persuade you or to pull you or to pluck you up from this faith. You know, pursuant to what Yahweh Shai said, roughly paraphrasing about the elect, how they said what? That basically no man could pluck them out of my hand. Why? Because they're rooted deep in His faith. You know? And I want to read this one scripture. Spirit on me, I might get another precept, but this is 1 Corinthians 15 and 58. It says, therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable. All right, now I'm filming off my phone, so I can't look up the word steadfast. But when something is steadfast, meaning it's fastened. All right, like if you got a tent, if you got a big tent, you know, you fasten it with a nail. That's like steadfast, meaning it's sure, it's sturdy. You know, meaning that's not easily plucked up, or that's not easily able. You're not going to easily be able to pluck that up. You know, it's steadfast. It's fastened to the ground. And it says unmovable. You know, so you want to be unmovable with this faith, man. You got another brother that did a video some months back going into being stubborn in righteousness, man. You got to be so stubborn in righteousness no matter what nobody say. You know, whether it's Vocab Malone, whether it's side nigga, you know, any of these you know, these damn scoffers and gainsayers on YouTube on the comment board, no matter what they say, you know we got the truth, and you know that the words of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is going to stand, man. So you got to be steadfast, and you got to be unmovable in His faith, and that's going to carry over, okay, into the times to come, man. The time of Jacob's trouble, when everything we doing now is going to be put to the test. You know, whether you've been sacrificing, whether you've been putting in, you know, your full effort, whether you've been faking the funk, being a knuckle dragger, being the goddamn jive turkey, that's gonna be put to the test when Jacob's trouble hit, man. So now's the time to get serious, man. Which really you should have been getting serious, man, about this word, about this faith, man, because the so-called white man is about to come down. Pursuing the what? Revelations 12 and 12. All right, with great wrath, because you know if you have but a short time, you know. So the ones that's not rooted in His faith, that been shucking and jiving, playing games, pussyfooting around, you're gonna be rooted up. All right, I'm gonna start that back from the top. 1 Corinthians 15 and 58. It says, therefore, my beloved brethren, be steadfast, unmovable. So yeah, you gotta be steadfast and unmovable when it comes to the word and righteousness of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. All right? It says, always abounding in the work of the Lord. You know, that's why we always do these videos, man. You know, some brothers do videos every day, multiple videos daily. All right, we go to the highways and byways week in and week out. You know, fellowshipping with the brothers, building, you know, anything that pertains to the ministry, we put our full effort in and we abound in that, man. Abound means to basically to elevate, man. You know, and if you look at the word or the ministry going back to 2007, which the ministry started before that, beginning with the apostles and elders. But if you want to start with YouTube in 2007, you compare it to now, the work has been abounding, man. You know, the amount of brothers that woke up to this faith, the amount of camps that popped up, you know, the amount of men who are out there prophesying the word of the Lord. Not that it's about numbers and who got the most, you know, members in a body, but the work is abounding, man. You know, and it's making these, not to get off topic, but it's making these Christians, you know, basically have to give us attention. All right, because his word is getting out, man. The faith in the ministry is abounding, man. And we got to remain in that spirit. All right. It says, always abounding in the work of the Lord. So doing the work is essential to you being rooted, man. You know, it's another scripture where Yahweh Shah said that, basically, in other words, when Yahweh Shah return, you basically want to be found working. You know, you don't want to be caught with your hands in your pocket, you know, sitting on the sideline, not doing nothing. You know, and then when Yahweh Shah check your portfolio, you got one page in that folder, man. You know, Yahweh Shah going to destroy you, man, because you've been what? You've been, you know, you've been slacking. You know, not putting forth your full effort, man. So you want to abound in the work of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, which is what? To teach his word week in and week out, man. You know? And to finish off, it says, for as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord. You see that? So I labor doing these videos, doing these uploads. You know, right now it's like, what, 1 o'clock in the morning, the Spirit's on me to just do this video, man. You know, going out to the highways and byways. You brothers out there doing videos, it's not going to be in vain, man. All of this is for a purpose, man. We ain't doing these videos and busting our ass to do the work of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah just for the so-called white man to rule another 400 years in America. Are you serious? You know, this is the end of this man's reign, man. And the Most High is not going to forget our works, man. All right, and I'm going to get that scripture. I think I got it written down here. Yeah, Hebrews 6. Hebrews, the 6th chapter. In the, I think it's the 4th verse. Hebrews chapter 6. Slaki, verse 10. Hebrews 6 and 10, going back to how it said what the Lord will not forget our works, our labor. You know, our labor is to what? Do these videos, teach the word, in season, out of season, and that hot ass sun and the cold. You know, you brothers in them you know, brothers up north in that cold. Man, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah not gonna forget that, man. He gonna add that to your tab, man. You know? Hebrews 6 and 10, for the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love. So that would make Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah unrighteous if he was to command us to teach his word in season, out of season, diligently, with no breaks. And then when the time of trouble come, he gonna forsake us, man. That don't make no damn sense. You know, pursuing the what's that? Sirach, the 2nd chapter, where it says basically who have trust in the Lord and what's confounded. You know, and the answer is nobody, man. Anybody who put their full trust in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, he never let them down, man. He always came through for them. You know, so how much more us in the last days, man? The worst times ever, pursuant to Daniel 12. All right? It says, Hebrews 6 and 10, for the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love. And we do this out of love, man. You know, people call us a hate group. Now we, shit, you want to be technical, we really a love group, man. Going out, cursing out our people, telling them where they going off at. Telling the so-called white man and nations their judgment, that they're going into slavery. You know, telling them the truth. That's a labor of love, man. Sacrificing Saturdays, sacrificing, some brothers go out on Friday. Brothers could be doing other stuff, but what we choose to go out and preach the word of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, man. You know, it says, reading on, which we have showed or shewed toward his name. Showing you the name is important. All right, contrary to these other camps, IUIC, you know, the name of the Most High, your son's name important. We can call him Jesus Christ. All right, we can call him Yo Play Yogurt. Yeah, that video's still on record, but still got the footage. You know, nah, we do this work in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and we give him the full credit, man. Yahweh Why Yahweh Shai. It says, and that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister. The word minister means to serve, man. So we're servants unto the people. You know, we're servants. Even though we're you know, certain brothers are set up as leaders, as elders, you know, bishops, overseers. You know, we're still servants unto the people. That's why we do this, man. We actually servants and ministers to the flock of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Pursuant to 1 Peter's, the 5th chapter, I believe, where it says to feed the flock of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. So we feed the flock via these videos. And that's going on highways and byways to speak, man. All right? So that's pretty much all I had. It's like more of a quick hit. I didn't want to be too long-winded. Going into rooting yourself in his faith. And having the belief and don't doubt that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is going to forget our works, because he's not, man. It's written that he's going to remember these works, man. You know, and have that fervent, raw faith and root yourself in his truth and give yourself wholeheartedly to this ministry, man, to the best of your ability. All right, so with that, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakak Wadash. All right, Lord willing, you was edified. To the next video, Lord willing, Shalom.